All right. So we are back again. We are back again. Kind of looking at I guess, the hidden frames, the impact frames, the secrets of the episode for episode 1128, for episode 1128 of One Piece. There wasn't a lot of like super hidden details that I could personally see. Let me know in the comments below if you guys found anything that I may have missed. But it was just a lot of like, because this wasn't like a super like crazy fight only episode with the introduction of Saint Saturn's yokai demon form. There was a lot of just like, it was a new entrance of a character coming into the battle, so there wasn't a lot of impact frames. But there was some cool stuff either way, right? Um, so like first off, right, like this just shows how fast Sanji really is. Um, yeah. So first off, this just like kind of shows like really how fast Sanji is. Um, we got some really cool frames of just like the blotches of like colors and looks like kind of like watercolor of him just pulling up. But what I really want to talk about is, I'll show you in just 1 second. Right here. So it's the frame jumping. So when he grabs Bonnie, he's usually, it'll be frame by frame of him moving. But watch how much distance he gets from one frame to the next. So from one frame to the next, he goes from there to there already. As the beam of light is coming out. Nuts. And of course we have some fire. And Sanji's already gone. It's fucking super fast, dude. So I think that this is really cool too, right? During like Kizaru's and Luffy's like small bout, it's the animation changes for Luffy in frame, right? So like him grabbing his hat or his hands and arms being more Looney Tune like, right? I think that this is like the amount of time you have to take to continuously animate each frame by frame to look him very Toon like and the world very watercolor is like a huge detail, right? Because you're separating this character from the world that it's around, right? Like, look. He goes from this into a white, like, circle because he's moving so fast to dodge all of the light bullets that Kizaru's throwing at him. Fire. And you could say simple animation, but I would say that like, that's pretty dope because you're making stark contrast between the character and its environment. Like, look, I thought this was a pretty sick moment too because it's Kizaru like how do you animate Lightspeed battling, right? I think this is another freaking dope ass like concept, right? And the way they've been doing it is like these are Kizaru's like after images, right? Like Kizaru pulls up one by one, and it's how Luffy or we're perceiving light, right? So he pulls up 1, 2, 3, 4, almost all at once instantaneously, and then Luffy's able to punch all of them out. What we see and what can be perceived in that moment is just like nuts. And yeah, then like so I it's honestly like after I slow it down and watch it again, it's like making sense that Kizaru may not actually be shoots beams of light and then sometimes he becomes the beam. So because sometimes I don't even recognize that he himself is the beam or he's just shooting a bunch of beams. Oh, it's all at once, right? Because like right now, I'm thinking he's just shooting I thought that he was just shooting the laser beam here, and then he teleported to fight homeboy. No, he became the beam of light itself. This man became the beam of light. Look, watch. Boom, right? Well, of course, the flashes too, right? So bam. Then Luffy already perceives that. He already sees that Kizaru is coming to hit him. And then that's his leg. So Kizaru never shot. Kizaru never shot the beam. This man became the beam of light to kick him. And Luffy, perceiving it fast enough, already like timed it. This was cool too. I didn't get this. Maybe this was like an animation error, but like Luffy has two mouths here. He has mouth there and then mouth right above him too. I don't know if it was animation error or it was just like an ad to show that like he's moving faster than you could perceive it, so that's why it's like the mouth is like after imaging too. But then he has a bunch of mouths here. I just think that those are cool moments, right? Like, look at these. Pretty sick. Going from a ball to this. Now, on to Saturn, right? So Saturn's entrance is super interesting because I guess like the way that they animated his face in first was like, look at all these splotches of color in the background, the dramatized eyes, right? The watercolor, the black splotches, the glow from his eyes. Yeah, look at this, dude. Like that could be the presence, like his this is like showcasing like how powerful his presence is. It's the purple with the black splotches, the eyes, they're so bright. Oh my god. Then this moment right here, dude. This moment right here. It's like almost like a giant crab coming out of the darkness, dude. Like if he is tunneling his way into the battlefield. This shit is crazy. It's like if someone was like a big paintbrush. You know how hard that is to animate? Like a paintbrush, like drawing it as it's going through. Look at this. Like a giant crab or a giant spider just fucking moving super fast. Dude, what? It almost looks like someone watercolored. Look, and his eyes even look like paintbrushed in. Boom. Goes from this to this in instant. Then you have to animate that, dude. Look at this, bro. The pentagram coming up. You have to animate that whole thing. Bro, fire. This was all just for the pentagram. This whole sequence was just to just animate the pentagram. The fire separates and then boom. That was just to animate that. My thing is that that part looked CGI, but everything else looks almost watercolored. Bro, look at that lightning, bro. The dark shading is what gets me. They pop in a frame for dark shading. Boom. Kind of reminds me of like Conqueror's hockey, right? I mean, it's blanketing the world in thunder and lightning. And then this. It's like a flash of color. Because he destroyed... Yeah, look. Fire, dude. Mind you, this is all from the pentagram. The world is this dark. Lightning's coming in. Just from the pentagram. Just from him teleporting in. It's like ink. Now that I recognize it, it's like ink. It's like if someone was painting him and then painting him out. It's like ink. Yep, like ink. Holy crap. Also, using the veil as purple, I didn't know that his veil would be purple. I thought it would have been black. Is that thunder around him, or it is like this is like his skeletal system? No, like his nervous system. No, that's just like thunder flashing, right? That's all that is. That's just thunder flashing. Yeah. That's just thunder flashing. Bro, dude is massive. Look at this. And in an instant, it stops. I wish I could read what those words say. Bro, I did not expect it to be purple. That's what gets me. I thought that it was gonna be black. But that fact that his legs are purple, his veil is purple, does that mean that the other guys, when they get animated, they'll also have purple veils? Does that indicate, like, yokai, that you're a demon instead of, like, and white signifies that you're a god? I don't know. Yo, bro. This right here, though. Look, as if it was painted. That's Conquerors. That's Conqueror's hockey right there. My man's used Conqueror's hockey in an instant. Look at his face, dude. He used Conqueror's hockey just to blast this one dude in the face with psychic energy, bro. That's Conquerors. My man's warped him. Yep. That was Conquerors to blow. Bro, look at his face. What the hell? Yo, my man's face is gone. It's bloodied, bro. What the hell? Yeah, this is a dope choice. I didn't think they would have went. Purple is crazy. Because they didn't show like a colored version of the characters yet before animated, right? So to see like what they went choice wise, yo, bro. Even the veil looks like distorted. Yeah, and Kizaru pulls up again. About to shoot him with a laser that he doesn't turn into. Toon power going crazy. When he punches Kizaru, it's there's something that happens that's super interesting, right? So all right, so he goes armament, right? Boom. But then when he punches him, though, first he dodges, right? No problem. My man Luffy whips it back. All of this happening over here. Faster than light, maybe, right? Because that was the same way that like Kizaru was fighting him, right? This hand may be faster than light. Watch when he punches him. Just watch. Just hold on. This is Kizaru's face being punched by armament hockey, impact frame stars. Why the pink and the blue? I don't know. But it's like toonish, you know what I mean? Punches Kizaru so fucking hard. This is Kizaru's face. He made Kizaru's face into a toon, bro. Look at that. Booyah. Punched him so hard. He punched through his face. He punched Kizaru basically through his face. Look, he punched him so fucking hard. He stops his beam and oh, what the hell? Didn't notice this. Damn. This is from super strong armament though. And then the stars. So crazy. So crazy. My man got punched so hard in the side of the head that he tuned into his head. Yeah, look at this. Look. That's his whole dome right there. At that point, because Kizaru's reaction speed is as fast as light, he was faster than Kizaru. Look at that. He is faster than Kizaru at that point. There's also a blast that he took that he dodged. Crazy. I'm trying to fucking remember where that's at. Oh. Another super cool detail, right? Kizaru shoots the beam at him. My man is looking at the beam. Sick. Whips it back. Anyways, where's that moment that I was looking at for? I mean, if you missed this, I don't know how. Yeah, it's Luffy in the eye, right? And then we transition out into Nika. My only thing is I noticed that like the way that it looked was like it was almost on parchment. So for some reason, incoming transmission and the image of Nika is on parchment. Why would it be on parchment? Right? And these incoming transmissions things are interesting, but they don't really hold any. Yeah, it's Nika. Look at this, bro. He punched him so fucking hard. Then it's just him moving faster than we can perceive it because of all the colors and stuff. Faster than light again. Yep. Boom. All right. So that was all I could find in today's episode. Chat, if you've seen anything or know of anything else as far as impact frames or secrets in the most recent episode of One Piece, please let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate you guys showing this new thing that I'm doing love. And like I said, just let me know in the comments below.